This is the Tango in a Day recap from the 18th of September. This year a lot longer since we started today. We started off with Tango posture. So we started with our feet in a slight V shape, leaning forward slightly, getting that slight bend in the knees. We talked about the embrace, either being close with contact in the chest area or being open with some space between. No matter whether we're in close or open, the right hand for the leader goes around the back of the follower and rests around as far as is comfortable. The same for the follower's left hand, that rests around the back of the leader. And again, if we move into an open embrace, that will drift from side to side. My left hand and Alison's right hand, our elbows are facing down, Alison's hand is just resting on top and there's enough tone to keep that position. I'm looking over my follower's right shoulder, and the follower can either look over my right shoulder or slightly incline their head to look at my chest. We did a balance here by walking our foot from one side to the other until we determine which leg is our free leg. We can then move the chest forward, and wherever the chest goes is where that follower's free leg is going to go. So my chest goes forward, that leg goes backward, we're projecting back, and I can step into the space. And we can go for a walk. We can make these steps bigger, slower, quicker, smaller. We can do rebounds and rock steps by walking the weight forward and backwards, or rebounding back. Or we can also do side steps of different sizes, and we can use all this to interpret the music. At the end of workshop 1, we also looked at a leg wrap. I step into the side, sinking down slightly, which causes the follower's leg to become even more lazy and stay behind. I can then put my right leg between her legs, twist to the left and come up, and this generates this leg wrap, which you can come out of. Into workshop 2, we start off with belayos and a back circular belayo. So we did a side step to the left as a leader, twisting the chest to the left and lifting the foot up by lifting the chest, so we can get these circular belayo movements. We then pivot the follower back through 180 degrees, so she was facing the other direction, showing her where to go with our chest, so I can take her into ochos. I can also do side steps to match her, or I can even do side steps around in the other direction, changing the size of this, changing the amount of rotation, and therefore getting these ochos to travel around the floor. We also then looked at, from when we were in the ocho, putting blocks in, so stepping on the inside of the follower's turning foot, blocking the leg in a parada, getting shoe shines with the passada before stepping her out, and we can do that on either foot and also from the belayo. We then had lunch and came back with some back ochos. So for these, we started them off with a side step to the right, leading like we did with the back belayo, but instead of lifting the chest, we kept the chest down, taking another side step to the left and pivoting her from one side to the other, getting these back ochos. We then, instead of stepping to the right, we stepped to the right and forward, which displaces the follower's leg up into this castragada belayo. We can then take her out and in front, ready to exit. Or what we can do is take this into a forward ocho, because she's now stepping across me, forward, and then we go into forward ochos, and I can pause my forward ocho in any phase and take it into the back ocho, or stop the back ocho in any phase and take it into the forward ocho. So when we talk about phase, we're either talking about the step in, across, or the pivoting, so we can reverse any of those motions. We also talked about if I just started rotating, the follower will naturally want to take side steps and then either back pivots like a back ocho or forward pivots like a forward ocho, and we can lead our ochos and from forward and back from what's known as a hero. Then finally, we taught a little routine just to show you some other moves that are common in tangos. We looked at the cicada, the gancho, and the planeo. So we started off with a rebound step, so we were staying forward and left, rebounding back with the right, back on the left, and I was taking her outside me. So we're keeping our chests together still. I was then taking my left foot in between her legs, twisting my chest to the left, and now her leg is blocked, causing it to go into this gancho. If I then put her foot back down, transfer my weight onto my right foot, causing ourselves to pivot, she would pivot around. We're going to come away from the wall for this. So Here's our opera step, rebound, gancho. When I transfer my weight onto my leg, between her legs, this is a cicada, so she's going to pivot around, and I can match her with a side step as we come out. If I sink her down now, I get a planeo, which can go into a leg wrap, and I can finally take her out into one of these paleos. So I think that was everything that we covered today. Thank you to everybody who's come. Please subscribe to this YouTube video or YouTube channel, like us on Facebook, and we'll see you again on the 22nd of October for less tango in a day.
Thank you.